What a sad statement. And they burned the house of God and broke down the wall of Jerusalem and burned all its palaces with fire and destroyed all its precious vessels. This is 2 Chronicles 36:19. This is what has happened in America. We saw the very fabric of society torn away, destroyed. Moral decay has reached a new low. Never in my life could I have imagined the debauchery and sinfulness of a culture that it has become. The acceptance of sinful lifestyles. The very promotion of sexual perversion is rampant. And we have reached a level to where the society elites are directing and requiring the training of our innocent children through the media, through schools, and now the churches. The very thing that was built to bring glory to God has become mockery. We see here in 2 Chronicles 36:19, this was the very temple of God, the temple that God himself laid out the plans, gave it to his servant David, and David to his son Solomon to build God's temple, the very dwelling place of God, the resting place of the Ark of the Covenant. Think about this. 2 Kings 24:10, God cast the children out from his presence because of their evil sinfulness. God did not spare the ancient world, but he preserved Noah and brought the flood on the rest of the ungodly world. This is 2 Peter 2:5. It reminds me of another rebellious incident where God cast Satan and the angels down the earth, out of heaven and out of God's presence. That's Revelations 12:9. This is because of their rebellion. That's where it is. This is where we are today. Many are deceived in the name of love. Come as you are, live as you want, and God still loves you. No accountability, no respect for God and his holiness and pure love. Do we really think in our finite mind that God will spare us if he did not spare his temple? Or his people, or the ancient people before the flood, or the devil and his angels when we live in direct rebellion of God and abuse his mercy and grace? Yet God, in his mercy, has stirred up the spirit of Donald Trump, spared his life from an assassination attempt, attempted just like he did Cyrus, king of Persia, in Ezra 1:1-3. Proclamations have been made. The direction has shifted. God has given us an opportunity to come back to him, to redirect this nation, to rebuild the foundation. But it must start at the house of God. We must come back to God and godly principles. Truly seek his face once more. Isaiah 6:3, that the whole earth is full of his glory. This is the call. This is the embrace that God has brought forth. This is what God is trying to do. He has stirred up Donald Trump's spirit. He is using Donald Trump to call us out and to bring us forth that we would once again seek God's face. But we must be willing and we must be obedient. God bless you today.